Hello friends, welcome back in the function part 3 video. Today we are going to learn about a scope of a variable in this part. I have added intensely this topic under the function 1. That's why we can understand the scope of a variable in a good manner. So first is, what is a scope? A scope is nothing but a accessibility or visibility of some variable somewhere in the code or some sections of the program. So let's say we have one file. This is, let's say, one file, this particular cell, and where I'm going to create one variable value is equal to 10, and later on I want to write one function that print value print value. Okay, and I want to call this method, let's say, and see what will happen. I got the result 10. So this is the file, let's say, where I have created the variable value, and this is a function where I want to print that particular value, right? And here I want to call that particular function. So this variable is global for this particular function, because inside this function I can access this particular value. But what if I want to write value is equal to 5, and here I want to print the value again? Any guess what will be the output? So output will be here, for this value will be 5, and for this value would be the 10. See, this is the output 5 and 10. Why? Because this variable is now local, has the local scope inside this function only, not outside this function. While this value is outside this function, that's why this print value is going to give the result 10. So this is very minor difference, but this is very, very important. Just keep in mind that every variable has a scope in based on their uh, present, like either is that is in some block like a function kind of inside the function, or somewhere inside the file. So this is, we can say in this example, this is a global. Okay, and in this example this is the local. So now this is pretty much clear, like there are two kind of variables, one will be the global and second will be the local, right? So we'll learn these two. So let me write this: global and local variables. Make it to markdown and add new cell. So this is pretty much clear. We'll again copy paste this. Okay, I don't want to touch that, so that you guys can remind it later if you want. Now what if I want to use this particular value only, and I want to write something value plus equal to 5, I want 15. In that case, what I can do? Let me remove this global and local. So there is a keyword which comes into picture in this case, that is called the global keyword, and then I need to write this value. Now what this global keyword is going to do, it says that whatever already created variable value is there, that reference is going to be used in this particular variable. Okay, so let's execute it. See, the result is 15 and 15. So this global keyword is going to give the access of this global variable inside this function to access this. Because if inside the function we are going to assign any variable with some value, that variable is going to be by default local, as we saw here. But if you are don't want to assign it, we saw that directly we are going to get the output 10. Okay, so this is global. So this was the difference between the global and the local. Now one more thing, there is one keyword that is non-local basically, which is very similar to the global, but that is impactful in the nested functions. So let's say def first function, and in the first function I will create one more function that would be the second function. Fine. And in second function I want to write like print, and let's say the value. What I'll do, I will create one variable here, value is 15. Okay, now what I will do, I will call this second function here. Okay, and after this second function I will print this value, and here I want non-local. I will use this keyword non-local, and then value, and here in the value I'm going to assign 20. Now simply I'm going to call this first function. So guys, here this is my first function. Inside that I have created one variable that is local for this function. Value is equal to 15, and now this second function, that is the nested function inside that first function, and I've used the keyword non-local, which is going to work like same in the like a global, but it's gonna be used in the nested one. So value is equal to 20. Now I want to print that value, and then second function, and then so there will be two output. Let's execute it. So I got that output 20 and 20, because this non-local is says that this value is the same reference of this particular variable. That's why when we change this value to 20, this value is also got changed. Now I'm going to just copy paste this function again here, and what I'll do, I will just remove this non-local and value here, and I would like to execute it and see the output is 20 and 15, because now this value is equal to 20 is the local variable for this second function. There is no relation between this value and this value. Okay, so this is my function, and when we are going to call this function, this 20 is going to be printed here, and this print value will be this value, and this is going to be print as a 15. I hope guys in this video you are able to understand what is the scope of a variable, and how the global keyword and the non-local keyword is going to be used, and get the things done based on that. I hope you really enjoyed, and if you really like this video, then please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.